that seems so far away that you've been dreaming about for these many months and maybe even years, and you're going to realize that today. And as you do that, if you can run with love in your hearts and with respect for all of the people. On a tradition that we've had here for a very long time, his dad, Dr. Robert Lind, would always fire off the family's 20 gauge and send all of the runners off. Paul is continuing that tradition, he and his family. Would you mind giving the Lind family a nice round of applause? All of your journeys and all of your destinations.
2, 1, have a great journey today, everybody. We will see you all in Auburn.
How we doing, everybody? 48 hours to go before the best race in the world kicks off. 52 years running. Game time.
How's Lord Balls today?
I'm doing pretty good. Phone's been going off a little bit, but nothing major. Just a few small things and one potentially big thing that ended up not being a big thing.
Any predictions from Thornley?
No, I'm not going to pick favorites, but it is going to be a little bit warmer than normal. The course is fast without snow and a lot of trail work. So how do those two balance out? I don't know. You guys seem to have the fast folks seem to have the ice thing figured out. So if the course is fast, if they can stay cool. Hey, Lauren.
And this is the best week of the year, and we're really grateful everybody is here to celebrate with us. Introducing our panel here this morning, immediately to my right, the race director, 9-time finisher, the great Craig Thornley. Craig, good morning.
Good morning, Dylan. Good morning, everybody.
And next to Craig here, of course, the president of the board of the Western States 100, I think a 7-time finisher yourself, Mr. Topher Gaylor. Topher, good morning.
Good morning. It's Western States Week and the fingers are tingling.
So you're doing the athlete panels?
Yeah.
Are you told to not be too spicy? Keep it bland?
I think technically I can do whatever I want, but they won't come back if I'm too crazy.
Yeah. Do you have any spicy questions planned?
Not really. Do you want to know who's on the panel and you can tell me if you have any spicy questions?
Sure, tell me.
The men's panel is Rod Vincent, Ryan Montgomery, Hans Troyer, and Caleb Olson. Women's panel, Esther Chilog, Fuzhou Zhang, Emily Hoggood, Tara Dower, Marianne Hogan. You got any spice that you need to be laid down out there?
I would ask the male panel who are their picks on the women's side and same vice versa.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, that's an easy way to get some drama that doesn't affect their own field. They're more likely to be loose-tongued.
I like that. Maybe that's one of their closing questions. Or it's the icebreaker. Caleb Olson, where'd you drive from, and who do you think's gonna win the women's race?
Exactly.
That's
a great question.
Messy, but I kind of like it. Okay, honestly, I don't hate that.
All right.
Caleb Olson had the fastest ever Western States debut last year, 1440.
I believe so.
Okay. One Trans-Gran Canaria.
Do you have any hot takes on placement here that you haven't shared already on a bajillion podcasts?
Not really. I feel like my takes are kind of lukewarm, to be honest.
Well, now that there's the tea that Tara has been sick all this last week.
Yeah, she actually texted me this morning to ask if she should come to the panel. And I said, "Are you contagious?" And she said, "No." I said, "Are you running?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay, you have to come to the panel."
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think I want to pick her about being sick. I'd rather just talk to her about the block she put in and training that she's done and whatnot. Yeah, and Fuzhou is just like a gem. She's really funny to talk to.
What's your take on Ho Ha?
I think Ho Ha is a dark horse in the field, and I think that people aren't prepared to realize that she can run quite aggressively. So she pushed the lead of CCC 2 years ago in a pretty big way, and she's been here in the States training with Fuzhou for like a month or more. Like that's my Roman Empire, is like her and Fuzhou's friendship.
I really want to see an underdog win. Yeah, like I would love to see like Rod or Seth. Not that they're that big of underdogs, but I would love to see someone who hasn't won before. Yeah. I want to see one of the boys pull up. Yeah.
Sick. Any takes on the women's side?
Ooh.
That's a cluster.
Yeah, I mean, it could go any way on the women's side. I'm a fan of Tara. I think it'd be cool to see her win. She just had like an insane year this last year. So yeah, but honestly, any one of them, it's just like really a toss-up there.
Yeah, if you count the DNF, that counts. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, every year I'm like, I don't know if I'll come back.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling myself, like, no matter what happens, this is it.
Really?
I want to do Lavaredo 120K next year.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold me to that.
Just sign up day after, so you have to be on it.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey.
How's it going? How are you feeling?
Feeling okay. Yeah, a little nervous, but all right. Yeah.
Like Rod said, taper's always a little weird. You can't tell, like, you get these like imaginary, like, is my hip flexor really tight? But yeah, no, I'm fine.
Pet talk from Jack at any point, or your coach?
Not really yet. We texted a decent amount, and he's definitely hyped up. We went on a run together a week or two ago, and yeah, it was fun. But no, he doesn't have any secret words of wisdom for me, I don't think.
Made it through a pretty hard day. Left you probably a little bit unsatisfied. So what does it feel like, I guess, making...
Am I talking to you?
Yeah, you're talking to me.
Okay.
Stop talking to Dylan.
Okay, Dylan sucks.
Dylan sucks.
I really like, I mean, obviously it's hard to root against Killian. I love Killian. I think he's fantastic. He's so much fun to watch. I'm really interested in Adam Peterman as well. And then
Interested. Don't tell me interested. Like, what?
Who do I want to win?
Give me your top three. Like, what do you think your top three is going to be?
Any combination of Dan Jones, Killian, and Adam Peterman would make me pretty happy. The women's field is just so ridiculous. I have no idea.
It's chaos.
I have no idea.
But if you had to pick,
I love Tara Dower. I'm bummed that she's sick, but I don't really think it matters. I think she's a crusher, and I will be really fascinated to watch her do this. Fu Zhao is hard to bet against. She's really fast. She has, I think, the third fastest time. So, like, hard to say she's not going to get top three.
Yeah.
And then I love Hawgood, Emily Hawgood. I think she's pretty, her attitude is just so fun.
Yeah.
So I really want her to do well. But yeah, I think women's field is tough. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Is this Hoka? You hold up by this?
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah.
But just say yes.
Who are you most excited to run with?
Oh.
On race day?
Yeah. Did a handful of people. Honestly, Adam Peterman and Vincent. Yeah, I feel like I just match her energy well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you run with Killian before?
I've run in the same race as Killian. I've never never rubbed elbows with him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't say I'm excited about it, but it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to get a front row seat of how he races. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Emily.
How's it going?
Life is good. Oh yeah, straight up there, right or left.
Okay. Hi. I'm so excited for you. Hi. Be careful. Easy. So slow, short, easy.
There she is. Hey, Maria.
How's it going?
How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? You look like you've been thriving.
Yeah, it's been a good month,
Been a good month hanging out in Auburn?
Yeah, I've been enjoying Auburn and all it has to offer,
Yeah, did it feel pretty quiet after camp?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah.
A lot of good, slow time.
Yeah, a lot of good quality time on the course.
I'll follow you up.
Take a seat, whichever one you want.
Hi. Aw. Hi.
It looks
part he pissed me, so I think
You wouldn't want to be on the panel?
Nah.
No, not at all.
Not yet. You know, it's only my first year. Gotta learn some things.
Good. How you been? Are you pacing from where?
Forest Hill to Green Gate. Yeah. Are you good at pacing or just
No. I'm only walking right now.
Yeah, we have Forest Hill to Green Gate, and then Adam's picking them up after that. So yeah.
They're really very good.
So that's the whole crew then?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Well, we have some other people helping out with like all the little logistics, and like Seth's wife will be out here, and a couple other friends and stuff. So, but as far as pacing goes, yeah, it's just us.
What do you think?
I think that it's a pretty solid crew up front, even though we've lost a few of the key players and some of the more experienced runners for this race's scene. But you still have Killian, you have Adam.
How weird is it for you to see Killian back, like since racing him the last, like not the last time he was here, but like like pretty close.
Killian sits.
How weird is that?
It's wild, but also at the same time, Killian just sits in a place where I thought he's ageless, he's timeless. He seems, I think there's also just this youthful exuberance he always exhibits through his trail running, and that's the key thing that keeps him going. And he's kind of untouchable in a lot of ways. I thought a long time ago that it would have to taper off, and I've yet to see where it tapers off.
Yeah,
so
dude.
he's still rewriting history.
Have you seen him since? Like, have you seen him this weekend?
Yeah,
I've seen him this week.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
how
we talked
was that?
a little. We talked a little bit just about the heat. I think he was still a little bit. I think that's the one thing he has to look at that isn't, where he comes from. And so you look at. I was like, well, are the Canyons going to bake this week? Because that's typically it. Like you have to see. Western is. Race day is usually the hottest day of the year here.
Right.
First exposure that most people have to that type of heat. But we'll see if they bake enough. And I think I think that also Killian just has the experience, and I think he gets in everybody's head. He would be in my head.
For sure.
So if he can hang on there just long enough.
Who do you think is his greatest threat?
Personally, I think Adam Peterman probably is. Just the way he's raced this year, and he's had some time off and saved the legs a little bit, and I think he comes back wanting it again, and I think he has that experience. And I think that's a huge factor. So.
Sick.
Yeah.
On the women's side, who's your favorite?
Oh my gosh.
It's a cluster, dude.
It is a cluster. Riley
Okay.
comes into this just with a lot of momentum, and I think that's huge. Esther looks really good. As far as I know, I just don't have the background on all the ladies in that regard. And it is a cluster.
Yeah.
But it will be. I mean, traditionally, I think that they're very calculated, more so maybe than the men. I think they'll be calculated through the heat. And now we just see, times that are just not, kind of unthought of.
Absurd.
And so, absurd. And I think they'll each push each other to that point again this year.
Course records on either side?
I don't think so. Not this year.
Neither side?
I don't think so this year.
All right.
I mean, they're just so stout. And I would like to think that the sport can progress that much annually.
Yeah.
But I think that it was special what we did see happen when it did happen. So,
I think Caleb is just progressively getting better and better, and it's funny because he's a pretty silent person, and it's fun to see the behind the scenes. The kind of thing I've been saying mostly about him or joking with him is one of our first runs together was in like 2022, and he was running CCC and that summer, and I was like, oh, what are you doing like this summer? He's like, running CCC. I'm like, what's your training plan? And it was, I'm just gonna go do as many peaks as I can, and that was his training plan, and he took 13th, which is pretty good. But it's funny how now, over these last few years, it's like there's just something small and new he's adding into training, something a little bit more he's taking seriously, and it's been fun to like follow how much better he's been getting. And I think this last year has been like a big jump on taking things a little bit more seriously. And I have a feeling we're going to see it.
You think he's going to take it all? He's in that
I'm
mix?
not going to be surprised in any way.
Yeah. Nate Diaz, not surprised.
Yeah.
That kind of name.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously there's too many good runners who just obviously say like, I think he's going to take it, because it just kind of depends on whose day it is. But at the end of the day, if it did happen, I wouldn't be surprised.
Who else? Go ahead.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Have a good one. We'll see you in Auburn.
Second time at check-in. How's it feeling?
It's feeling good. I'm excited to hopefully get some more Western States branded slides. I wear my recovery slides all the time, so hoping that they've got those. Yeah, of course. I have just like a cardboard box in a closet where I put most of them, so I don't really do anything special with them, but I usually can't quite get myself to throw them away.
Yeah. Dude, if I had an M5 bib,
front and center.
Yeah, I'd carry it in my pocket.
Yeah, I'll put it like on the wall in front of my treadmill.
It's like where.
How ready is he?
All the way ready. Yeah.
Are you worried about getting dropped?
I mean, no, but that doesn't mean he's not ready, you know? Look at the hair, dude.
I know. Hey, I was surprised that the hair changed.
It's boy time, dude. Like the boy emoji.
Yeah. So ready.
Yeah, honestly, I'm feeling good. It's just like when I start coughing, my heart rate goes up. So as long as I could just not cough, that's all that needs to happen, is not to cough.
Max was pretty sick, like similarly at Cocodona.
Oh yeah.
And he used like wet towels with eucalyptus oil.
Oh wow.
And it really helped him.
Well,
Like,
didn't he
through the
DNF?
race. Oh, that was because of rhabdo.
Oh.
It's a different thing. I wonder if there's a pipeline of like flu-like symptoms to rhabdo.
Oh man, I hope not. Here?
See this staircase over here?
Yeah. Oh.
Where'd you pick up the hat?
Robin. It's good shade.
Where'd you pick up the hat?
Great question. Maybe Hawaii? It's a good
Really?
hat.
Came back from Hawaii?
Somewhere with a lot of sun. It's a good hat.
How's it going, man?
Dude.
We're
We're not doing a good enough job.
It's all your fault, man.
Oh, that's even better. Appreciate you. Thank you.
This is the actually it's like right in here, yeah.
Right around here. I should have gotten here at 9 a.m. I was thinking now would be the better time, but
There was no line an hour ago.
Loved your last video.
Oh, thank you.
That was fantastic.
Director Cody.
Is that?
Yep.
That
They
killed
got
me.
that bucket for me, actually.
Oh really? With the sticker on it and everything?
The
white
Western States
bucket?
branded bucket. Because I
Good.
puked on the track at the finish line 2 years in a row. And they're like, all right, Craig's like, next year we're gonna have a bucket for you. And they did, and I puked in it. And then I puked in it 3 years in a row.
And that was the actual bucket in the Rod video.
It is,
It
yeah.
really is.
I mean, I'm sure it's the same one.
What are
They
the
might have gotten a
odds?
couple.
What are the odds?
Crazy.
Are you up on this lore of him throwing up on the track?
I just learned about
You
it.
just-
I saw it on your Boy Scout drink the other day. So that's
I was 5 for 5 puking on the track with a top 10.
That's amazing. Absolutely.
In the first 2 years, there was no bucket. It was quite messy.
So are you crewing and pacing, Hans?
Forest Hill to Green Gate. Kyle's got me.
It's gonna be wild. Yeah, we only had the one last movement on the wait list yesterday, the guy from the UK.
Yeah.
Nobody today. Wasn't sure what was going on. We only have 2 left on the wait list.
That's
So-
amazing.
Of 75, starting with 75, who would have thought at the beginning of the year how slow it was moving that we would be exhausting the wait list. But it doesn't look like anybody else, unless they have travel problems and they can't, for some reason they can't get here. But that's the last kind of, at least from the runner perspective, stuff that I worry about or got to pay attention to. Because I don't want to give a spot away. If somebody's having trouble getting here, we want to make sure we give them enough time, grace period. But hey, Chris, how you doing? Good job. Got your crew. Have fun out there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
When you see us with the cameras, don't smile, don't wait. 1, 2, and 3.
Our hero.
Yeah, our hero.
Thank you so
I was like,
much.
I came this close, and then Dave's gonna like walk out.
Oh, no.
No, it's so funny. Like, he lives in right in the rain.
Yeah.
rip it up tomorrow.
Let's do it.
Yeah, good luck, David.
Yeah.
Are you going to be out there?
So after I do my rounds with Chris, I'm hoping, I don't know, I'm going to get a pull-on all-nighter once again. Well,
now it's sold out.
Let's grab a coffee sometime.
So
and geek out a little bit.
But
just hang out too.
Yeah.
How's it going, Jamil?
Good, man. How are you?
You get enough sleep?
No, definitely not. But I did make it to check-in with like a couple minutes to spare, so trying to get back in for maybe 8 years now. I ran it in 2010, and then I didn't apply for several years, and then wanted to run it again someday, and so I started applying, and here we are. Had 128 tickets this year.
And the double.
Totally forgot he was running it. I keep doing this. I'm like,
until like right now?
Jamil's here on official business. No, I do.
Welcome back. Yeah, thank you. How's the little ones? They are good, yeah. They are growing very quickly. Yeah, come on, faster. You go in there, you hear the family after the noise? Yes, yes, you're there. Thank you.
Let's go to the other side.
Yeah, long time ago.
I was at the awards night, and I saw you talking to Hal, and then you just like, I was like, oh, you snuck out the back. And I was like, I wanted to see Killian in front of you. Okay.
How are you doing?
Good.
How's family?
Good. Yeah, we want to do, Jenny was going to send a message to Emily. We want to go do the trail in Japan that you guys are working on.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
You're killing it, as usual.
Hi, Killian. Can I take a picture with you? Thank you.
How are you? You want to get, let's get you moving here. Did you sign here?
My last year after Western States, then came back the next year in 2006 and handed out race bibs. I guess did check-in, runner check-in.
Yeah.
Morning, like basically 3:30 a.m. to 5 a.m. just checking in runners. And yeah, it's fun to just be a part of it, but it's been a long time where I've like done this kind of thing. It feels a little weird, like I'm like hanging out, but maybe kind of like, okay, am I just here to like soak in the other people's energy? Hard to say, but yeah, it's good to see. I wasn't expecting to see David and Killian. And in fact, that was the first time I've met David.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. You guys are in the same town, too. You guys got to get coffee.
We live a few miles from each other. Well, that's what we talked about. It's like, we got to get coffee and like geek out and talk about stuff. But yeah, no, it's cool. And then to be able to see Killian. Because Killian stayed with me, I think 2011 or 2012 when he came out, and we did some filming for like Living Legends series that he was doing. In fact, that's when, he and Emily stayed at our house. Like, it was early in the race, so it's kind of cool and we haven't really gotten to chat. Like,
what do you think of his longevity? Like, how crazy do you think he's back?
I mean, I've said this once and I'll say it again. I've said many times that Killian is, I mean, he's a once in a generation, possibly multi-generation athletes that he's just a special human being. Sometimes I think he's like beyond human. Sometimes it's what his capabilities. And I know everyone will say like, oh, well, Killian's like, he's human. He's got cracks. He can. But like, if you just look at what he's done, the breadth of results and his exploits, like in alpinism, ski mountaineering, like he just. Yeah, and just the length. Of course, he's going to have longevity. Like the guy has mountains in his blood. He knows how to win, and he knows how to. People talk about, oh yeah, get a taste of winning. Like, I think it's more than winning. Like he knows how to like stack the cards in his favor when they're like just obliterated and blown apart. No, he has had his issues here at Western States, but came back the next year, and I think. It'll be fun to see that he's been so focused on it. Else David, you name it, even the young guns like the Hans. Yeah. I mean, I just want to see good old-fashioned like throwdown cage fight. Yeah. Like
I'm not, but.
Work on this trail from Olympic Valley to Auburn. The second pillar of our mission is medical research. Western States over our fifth. Our youngest runner is 24 years and 2 months. We've got 6 runners 70 years and older.
but I have elders who talk about being able to see to the bottom of the lake at one time, who have stories of coming here as children.
Heather Jackson, Ida Nielsen, Emily Hawgood, and Esther Chilog, and Fu Zhao Zhang. Keely Henninger. She was third at Western States in 2022. From Quebec, Canada, Marianne Hogan. From Flagstaff, Arizona, Abby Hall. From Colorado Springs, Colorado, Hannah Allgood. From Sapa, Vietnam, Ha Ho. From Georgia, Hans Troyer. From Missoula, Montana, Jeff Magavero. Earning a golden ticket at the Black Canyon 100K. He's also a two-time winner of JFK 50 from Boulder, Colorado, Seth Ruling. He was 5th here last year, posting the fastest debut time ever. He won the 2025 Trans Gran Canaria. From Draper, Utah, Caleb Olson. With the 3rd fastest time in race history. From Mammoth Lakes, California, Rod Farvard. He was the 2011 Western States champion. He's a 4-time champion at UTMB Mont Blanc. He has won the Hard Rock 100 5 times. He's summited Mount Everest twice in 1 week without oxygen. Originally from Catalonia, Spain, he now lives in Norway, Kilian Jornet. So if we can just ask our 70-plus age runners, we've got 6. There are no guarantees in running a 100-miler.
Three, two, one. Have a great journey today, everybody. We will see you all in Auburn.
Here in the great state of California, the runners are making their way up the service road at Palisades Tahoe, the first and longest climb of today's course. Corinne, the 2025 Western States has started.
Will we see that 14-hour time today? Will we see that sub 15:30 time today? We had the women finish in the daylight last year. We're going to be absolutely jacked up for the next 20 hours, basically.
Who you crewing? Who you pacing? What's your vibe?
I am pacing the one and the only small boy, Chris Myers. He's up at the front, not being so small right now. I'm thinking he's going to be a pretty big boy after this. I mean, it's not like he was like super far out front, right? Like he was like a few seconds out there. Like it's not it's a long race. You need a bigger gap than that for me to call it not a pack. Take a break.
It's tiring, but it's all.
How's your brother doing?
He's doing pretty good.
Well, who are you?
I'm
first?
Jeremiah. I'm Hans's younger brother.
Cool.
But I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for him to be here. It's really cool all the way around. Just someone who just discovered the sport being here already is so cool to me. I just hope he does well, honestly.
Nice.
But regardless,
nice.
I'm sure he'll be happy.
Where he's in that front pack?
Yeah, I think at the last station, I think he was an 8th.
Okay.
Or at the first station, we've been alternating with a different crew. So I'm not sure where he's at right now. We don't even have phone signal to see how he was doing at the last crew, but I'm looking forward to it. It's
Awesome.
exciting, just waiting.
Chris! Come on, buddy! Looking good, buddy! Let's go, Taylor!
Water and then Red Bull.
Water and Red Bull.
Water right
Let's go, Seth. Let's go. Come on. I got you. Nice one, brother. You're doing great. Right to the right, right to the right, right to the right. Right here.
Water for Tyler.
Right here on the left.
Yeah!
How are you doing? Good. Do you have any chafing?
I led for like 2 miles.
Any chafing? No chafing. All right. Have you peed?
3 times.
Okay.
3 times?
All the right answers. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hop on, dude. Hop on, Caleb. Yeah, David. Thank you.
Hey, go get it, Caleb.
Let's go.
I got some already. Hold on, Caleb. Let's go.
I got you.
No, stuff there. Fast mile time. Right here. Go get it. Yeah, David. Yeah. Good job, huh? Good job. Thank you.
Let's go, dude.
No precision? Let's go. No precision?
No precision, just scratch. Hold her in though. Key. Okay.
You got that.
Stomach's a little bit wonky, but I feel good.
Okay.
Legs are perfect.
Yep, they're in.
Killian and Ron.
You are crushing it.
What was
so
the gap
good.
to the front group?
About 10, 10:13, yeah.
How many was it?
A minute, 1 minute.
How many up there?
2.
3 so far.
2. 3 out.
Good job, Ron.
To the right up here.
Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, Rod.
Yeah, Ron. You're good, dude. You're good.
Just take off the hat. Yeah. I got you. Hey, we don't. Again, it's a long day. 3 or 5 minutes is not a big deal.
I got you.
Arms through.
You got your extra flax in the quiver. All right? Yep. All of these aid stations. Deep breaths.
Looking great, man.
You're going to be really strong out of Forest Hill. Okay.
Everybody looks worked.
Yep. Everybody's close together. Everybody's worked.
So
So you just listen to yourself, do your thing. Stay with the smart people.
Where are my
Killian's
glasses?
smart. Adam's smart.
Get on, Rod.
Get it, Rod.
Let me get you in focus. There you go. What's the on the record version?
There's a lot of guys pushing quite fast ahead of the course record, and it will be interesting to see who comes through and maintains, and who this fresh pace is taking a toll on eventually.
Where do you predict that takes the toll?
Oh, this one canyon coming up here.
Yeah.
In the next couple. Yeah, I think things will start to change by Dusty Corners, and then certainly, yeah, Michigan Bluff will I think we'll see a lot of differences than what we're looking at now.
Oh, who we got? Yes, yes. Oh, Ethan, we got some. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you can. Alright, Ida, you want water or liquid?
Yeah.
And then yes, here's this.
Take the hat off. Let's switch it.
Yeah.
You're good. Do the best. Do the best.
How you feeling?
You're
Yeah,
doing
fine.
Good. She's right there.
Water or electrolytes?
Calm, Ida. Let's take this
I
off.
take and det spår electrolytes.
Ida, I'm coming over your head. Oh, empty.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's get this ice buff over your head
Okay,
real quick.
take your time. Crushing it. Get going.
Crushing it. Good
In 10, do you have one?
I already. Abby, crushing it. You're doing amazing. Yes.
Can you sell them socks in Michigan Bluff?
Go, Ida.
You got this, Ida. Come on.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Let's go, Abby.
All right, Abby.
1、2、3比较近。
1、2、3，他们3个近是吧？
对。
4、5、6比较近是吧？
4、5、6比较近。
4、5、6离我近是吧？
对。
不要能量胶，不要只要这个，不要水。Gentle, please.
Yeah, it's right there. Shoes right here. Socks too, or just shoes?
Jumbo. No, put the ice in the vest.
Yes, we got plenty in the vest already.
Yes. My sock. Give me sock. You don't have a bag. Where will I go? Huh? Don't worry, you can go first. Now we are 7th place. One electrolyte, one water.
BCC.
BCA.
No. Yeah, please.
BCA.
It's okay. Put in my mouth.
Magnesium.
Now this is the effervescent.
You want to change or put?
Tu te sens comment? À ton dos? À toi?
Ischio.
T'as mérité maintenant.
C'est mon facile, mais.
Ouais, donc tu fais un super job. Et par contre, là, t'es exactement sur les temps de report. Là, t'es sur les temps de course. Donc, max de temps, faire max d'avance. Devant, elles ont 10-12 minutes d'avance sur ça. Ça peut sauter à tout moment. Ok?
That's a lot of ice.
That's a lot of ice.
I'll put some in my sports bra. Can you put some in my sleeves, please?
Ouais.
And then I'll go.
Ok. Tu mets en droit? petits sushis à droite à gauche.
You want a sponge on your head?
Sure.
Il y en a un. T'as des
Sorry.
Anything that we have or haven't talked
Can I
about?
switch out this for
No,
one of them?
I got it. Go this one. Do you want that hat or no?
Yes.
Okay. Salt in front pocket.
So I know Marianne's right ahead of me. What's the rest look like?
They
How
left
far?
about 10 minutes ago or so.
Damn, they're flying.
Yeah, everyone's ahead. Everyone's ahead. You're doing just fine.
Yep.
But,
Yeah.
Tina's in the lead.
It's still early.
Martina.
And then you got Martina, Abby, and then you
Oh, I didn't even know she was up there. Oh.
Yeah. Ida, it's everyone, all the foreign.
They must have lost her in the beginning because there weren't that many up there.
Yeah, no, you're right where you were before, but you're in a really good spot. You looked on it.
Okay. Scratches on the left, water's on the right.
Your salt's right
Okay.
here.
Can we do
Caffeine
just
is
some leg
half split. Yeah. Where's that?
things?
That bag.
Okay.
Where's our? Oh, you got it.
Okay.
No, you're good.
Yeah, do that too. Yeah. Yeah.
Where do you want it?
Water?
Yeah.
Legs.
Thanks.
Water on you?
Yeah. Whew.
chafing anywhere? Open up your legs.
11th place was 14 minutes behind you.
So the guy behind you was 14 minutes behind you. You were way ahead.
But you passed David, you're in 8th now. Did you pass David and Adam, right?
Let's go!
I haven't seen David.
Yeah.
You're
in 8th.
perfect.
You were in 10th at Michigan Plus. 11th was 14 minutes behind.
Back.
Okay. You were the same distance from first as the person behind you was.
Do you have ice in your pack?
Love you, dude. Kyle's got 2 of them. You need 1 right now. You only need 1.
You look good, man. You look good.
Got 1.
Let's go home! Guys behind you.
As he makes his way in, but really quick with Anthony Costala still in tow.
I took a lap there. That was a 30-second stop for Caleb Olson with his crew before the river. I think this is intentionally supposed to be a quick one because he knows he's going to cool off in the river itself, and then it's a 2-mile jog up the hill to the Green Gate aid station, so he didn't need a major resupply here. It looks like Anthony Costales is crossing with Caleb.
Follow the orange rope. Runner, follow the orange rope, please. There you go, sir. Follow the orange rope. Good luck. Good luck.
Up the hill right here. You follow the rope. Up the rope up. Caleb. Right down, Caleb. Way to go, Caleb.
Left turn. Nice job. Let's go, Nice time. Let's go, Caleb. Nice job.
About a mile to get uphill.
Good, Anthony. Yeah, you good.
Slow your heart rate down a little bit. There's a lot going on just now. Take some breaths.
What's up, boys? John. Boop.
What's it looking like behind me?
What's that?
What's it looking like behind me?
We're getting farther back.
Farther? Promise?
Yep. Promise.
Nice work. Well done.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Anybody need a snorkel? We just used it to cross the river.
Let's go, Gus. Nice going.
How far back?
Let's see, so Jeff just moved up on Killian. And
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Look at that. Everything's gonna kick in 15 minutes, Rod, by the time we get to the top.
You got it, Rod. Nice work.
Just gotta keep moving up the hill.
Way to work, guys. Way to work.
Thank you. Let's hike this part.
Let's go, Gauchos! Nice going!
Wow, there's a lot of real estate. Keys just said there's carnage ahead. Fresh meat. Let's take it. There you go, Rob. There it is.
You got plenty of time.
Get yourself out quite yet.
We also should be.
Jim Walmsley takes a sigh of relief. His course record now officially off the table, though Caleb now in the mix for the second fastest time in race history. Your 2025 Western States 100 champion from Salt Lake City, Utah, Caleb Olson! Second place finisher Chris Myers coming back.
people cheering for you. Fourth fastest time in Western States history. This is Abby Hall, ladies and gentlemen, RF1 of the 2025 Western States Endurance Run. 16:37:15. This is your champion, everyone. Abby Hall, way to go.
Yeah, exactly. Now you don't have to deal with that. We weed whack it for you. Yeah, don't
you earned it.